Hey gang, we are back with another episode.
Oh, what's in the box?
What he said. And it is the Gel Perfection Summer Collection. I'm so excited about these. There's 3 more as well, those 3. So I'm going to show you them. We're going to talk about colours. I've got my pops ready to swatch them. My desk's already a mess. I've been doing some stuff. My nails are shot to shit, but we're going to do this anyway. So here we go. Starting with Summer Fling. She's very pretty. If I was a boy, I'd fancy her. She is a purple sparkly. Oh, just look at it. Look at it. Oh, that was horrible. So that is Summer Fling. And up next we have Neon Nights, which I like a lot more than I expected to. Not that I was expecting not to like it, because I always like the colours they bring out, but I was surprisingly more into that than one had planned. This is Poolside. Wouldn't it be nice if we were poolside? Blue, obvs, like I'm 16 years old and I'm 17. And this one is Beach House. Nice summery names, which I did help. We had a little brainstorming session, and whenever they need to name things, I'm like, I want to name some. Although I don't know whether anyone got picked or not. This is Waikiki Beach, and this is amazing. This is just it's like I've got the shakes in this video because I was hungry. It's like metallic-y, shimmery, pearlescent, just, it's so beautiful. Yeah, my hands are really shaky through this video. I hadn't eaten and it was quite late in the day, so bear with. And now we have Mojito, or Mojito, if you're a Philistine. This is a gorgeous green. Again, I'm not usually a fan of greens, but that one and this next one are surprisingly just divine. Look at this, wait for it. Oh, my fucking alarm. Dismiss. Oh my good lord. That's another, a bit like Waikiki Beach with a sort of pearlescent, just shimmery. So good. I hope someone wants that. I don't think I've got the guts to wear it myself. I'm more of a, black nail kind of person. Says me with my sparkly silver nails. This is Sherbet Lemon. Sherbet. It's just so bright. But it's kind of like a pastel-y neon. It's quite creamy in person. I imagine it would taste creamy. I imagine it would taste like lemon meringue pie, if that helps. This is California Sun, another bonkers summer colour. Another colour that I would... Look at my hairy hands. I would love to wear, but probably at the last minute I'd be like, no, let's go burgundy. And this is Mango Melt. Every time I pick one up, they're turning it around. It's the wrong way around. This is super sparkly. There's this one, which is the orange with a really gold shimmer all the way through it. And then there's another one, which I think I pick up next and do a little comparison of, because that's got kind of a corally tone to it as well, that one. And then this next one is Summer Sunset, which is a bit more orange. It's got more orange tones, and then the sparkle in that is more silvery with a bit of purple, I want to say, in there, just a smidge in some lights, so just comparing those two, because I know that quite a few people who are buying them are wondering which one of these to get, but they are definitely different. Get them both. Just do it. You deserve it. We've not worked for months. We deserve a treat. So that's those two next to each other. I'll show you on the pops later, and you can see the difference a bit clearer, but you can see even from the lids that they are different. What have we got next? Oh, Candy Floss. This is pink. This is the epitome of pink. It's so good. It's so good. And again, I'm not really a pink wearer because I'm not overly girly, but that, you know, I'd be swayed for her, for Candy Floss. I'm talking a lot about, you know, fancying girls and things. Only if they're polishes. We now have Electric Pink, although Eva Mendes, hello. Electric Pink, insane. I already know that a client that I've got tomorrow, which will be today from the upload, is probably going to have that. Oh, and this is the best bit. These are the two new, what's the word? Like opalescent colours. This is Dreamcatcher. Move your thumb out the way, you fat thumb moron. Look at that. Just take it in. It is so freaking amazing. I'm obsessed. You can see the difference between on the black bristles and then the clear bit of the brush. What would that bit be called? It's not the handle. I don't know. Who cares? Oh, and this one. Almost didn't want to show you. Just tease you. Just show you just a little bit. Oh, it's so good. All right, get on with it. Show us. Show us. I've been dreaming about this colour since they brought it out. I've been waiting for it, waiting at the doorstep. This is Opal Quartz, and it is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Okay? And I've seen Aerosmith live. This is just... oh my gosh. Look at it. It's so... there are no words. It's just so gorgeous. I want to die. I don't want to die, you know, but, you know, you see it and you're going to die. Not now. I mean, one day. But it's just all the colours of the rainbow and the difference it will be on whites. And obviously these can go over any colours and they're going to look a bit different on every colour. So it's going to be amazing. I'm going to, what am I doing? Oh, okay. So I've done the first coat of the swatches. Just because if I made you sit and watch me do two coats, then you might get a little bit bored. Just to show you the end result of them, nicely out of shot. And there was a bit of fluff on this one that I did get off. Even though the majority, like the vast majority of Gel Perfection colours are so opaque, you get one coat coverage. You're always going to do two coats because you're going to do two. That's why my desk is a mess. Because you're going to do two coats on a person, so they've got that strength that comes with having the gel polish service. Even if it's I talk like really fast and really quickly, and then suddenly my brain just goes nope. I always do two coats on a pop because I want it to look exactly how it's going to look on the person. So with Summer Fling here, the glitter colours are always just a tiny bit more sheer. So instead of doing three coats of that, I mean, two coats is fine. I like to put a plain colour that's as close to it as possible on first, and then one coat of the shimmer. It kind of, I feel like it gives it a bit of a power up. You don't need to, you know, if two coats you weren't quite happy with, instead of doing a third, I like to put a colour similar underneath, and then it just really pops. And you don't end up, you know, if you did want three coats, you don't end up getting through the bottle quicker because you're doing more coats. But that is only with glittery ones, which I suppose makes sense anyway, because it's not all polish, it's got glitter in, you know, it makes sense in my head. So I always like to do that. Instead of doing three of a colour that might not be quite opaque enough with two, I'll put a colour similar underneath. I've said that, what, 3 times in 3 different ways? Or is it the same way? I'll shut up, we'll move on. So I'm just doing the second coat of the pops. As I say, I want it to look how it's going to look on the nail. So I do 2 coats on my pops. So what have we got here? Oh, I'm showing you, this is Summer Sunset. So That one on the right has a coat of poppy fields underneath, and the one on the left doesn't. So you can see it just makes, I don't know why that one looks like it's got a bump in it. It does make a difference, I think, personally. I'm going to do the same with Mango Tango. So Mango Tango on the right is that 2 coats or 3 coats? I think it might have been 3. And this also has poppy fields under it. And I'm going to do one coat of Mango Tango. And do you see what I mean? It just gives it a bit of a power up. But obviously, do whatever you want to do with them. But that's what I do with mine. So I just did both to show you on here, using my glamorous hand as a background. Oh, and these two, oh, so annoyed at these because they look kind of the same on the video now, and they're so not the same. I've done them on clear so people can hold colours underneath them and sort of get an idea of what it will look like. Obviously, it will look a bit different when you put it straight on the colour, but I wasn't going to put it over every colour I own. That's just wasteful. So I did one on clear, one on white, and one on black. That's Blackout and Alaska. Obviously the 2 most extremes. So the black, you can see, brings out all like the golds and oranges and reds and purples, and the white brings out the blues and sort of greens, and also a bit of purple, I think I see there, and also gold. And then obviously colours, all the other colours, it's going to bring out different tones. So they're great, what I call toppers. Just, you can put it on anything and you've got some magic right there. Look at this. Oh my goodness me. This is just, and I'm so annoyed because the camera wasn't capturing it very well. But this, I was trying to move the light around and move the camera around. Look at that on black. I just, the filming is incredible. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. It's just, I love it so much. I'm banging the table in excitement. I love it. So this is all of them swatched. Oh, sorry, I need to move. Oh, mother. Fuck. I tried not to sweat. Oh, why do they call it the funny bone? There is nothing funny about that. This is all of them. Oh, I'm in pain. This is all of them swatched. I'm having trouble holding them. And I did pick that bit of blue plastic that was hanging on the end there. I'm regretting. Oh, shut up, Joe. There's the colours. I'm gonna stop talking. Just let you look at them. They're so beautiful. So I know lots of you are wondering when they're going to be shipping to US again. Hopefully soon. We're going to see probably nail art before gels. There's a lot of regulations and this, that and the other, but I will keep you updated with that. Thanks for watching. There'll be a nail art video very soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe and like, and love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.